There's about 100 protesters that have marched along the port of Ashdod and are now gathering in front of the port of Ashdod, claiming that they have stopped the humanitarian aid stemming from the port of Ashdod and going into the Gaza Strip. It's very difficult to confirm that because we know that in the past days, in spite of the mobilization, small-scale mobilization of protesters against humanitarian aid to Gaza, there's been about 200 to 260 trucks a day entering the Gaza Strip. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has argued against the protesters that only 20% of the aid that used to be channeled to the Gaza Strip prior to the October 7th massacre and the onset of the war is now entering the Gaza Strip. So it's a small fraction only. There used to be 1,500 trucks, now it's between 200 and 260 trucks. Now, the people here have a very strong message, and I suggest that we listen to one of the demonstrators with whom I spoke earlier.
We're in the middle of war. During war, we do not help the enemies, even more so when they have our hostages there and they're treating them as cruelly as you can possibly treat people. There's no way in the world that they can get any help from us. That they came, they killed, slaughtered. I don't even want to continue the description because it's so bad. And how are we going to help them? We are here in the name of all the Jewish people. It's not for us. It's not something personal. It doesn't have to do with me or with you. It has to do with that we're in the middle of a war and we have to win. And winning is that our hostages should come home safely without us helping the enemy at all. It's crazy. You have to be an idiot to think that giving things to help the enemy is what's going to help you win the war and get your hostages back. We're not ready for that to happen at any chance.
So what are you going to be doing? You're blocking the roads.
Right here, what we're trying to do is to make it clear, first of all, that there's no way that we're against it, that people should understand that the Jewish people do not agree with giving help to the people in Gaza now. You have to understand, it's our husbands, my brothers, my brother-in-laws that are fighting there. And to see now, us standing here trying to stop, I see that we're participating with them in the war to make sure that Hamas don't get stronger. Will we be able to stop the trucks from getting to Gaza? I don't know. But we're making it clear that we don't want to help the terrorists in any way, Hamas in any way. Yes, we're making it clear, and that's what's important.
This is Pierre Klochendler at 24 News at the industrial port of Ashdod, southern Israel.